I mean, when you just go to your local grocery store and buy an organic lime, it's 3 times the price of a regular lime, right? So all of our ingredients that go in, our juices are organic. For the most part, our other items on our menu are organic where we can. Much harder to source, especially ingredients that you need to create different flavor bases, right? Because you can't just, with vegetarian cooking, it's not just like seasoning pork tenderloin or something. It's like you're creating different layers of flavor with massive amount of ingredients just for one dish.
Yeah.
So it's really tricky.
Do you have any local suppliers yet, or is that
Yeah, we have a couple of local suppliers. All of the suppliers that we deal with are local farmers and such. Not
That's
yet, of
fantastic.
course, until the season starts.
Unfortunately, the winter lasted a little while.
Yeah. But we use all local Ottawa-owned companies.
That's fantastic.
Or from the Quebec side, also from Gatineau.
What are some dishes that you were very excited to bring to Ottawa that we haven't had yet? We're going to try some of these onion rings.
Puffed quinoa and chickpea flour onion rings with a sriracha mayo, and this is a chipotle avocado dip. This whole dish is completely gluten-free and vegan.
Delicious.
And we can't keep up with them, so a lot of nights people come in and are disappointed when we run out, but we make them fresh every day.
We're going to keep going.
Gotta come earlier.
Yeah.
And all the sauces are made.
Yeah, we make everything in house. Yeah, except for a couple of items that we order a couple of items from local organic bakeries like Strawberry Blonde, just down the street from us. Yeah. But for the most part, we make all of
it. That she's doing?
No.
I missed out at Herb & Spice. I think they sold those. I wanted to get up them.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's excellent. Well, we're going to take a quick break. There is no Jen from Foodie Prince this week, but we're going to go with one more song from Jasper Bridge. This is With a Gun.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he has any. Like, if you listen to his music, it's very happy and upbeat, but it's going to be a
he's
great
the one
message.
with the gun.
The gun is the message.
Gotcha.
That's all you need, right? And we'll be right back, and we're going to talk more pure yoga in just a moment.
The sun is shining on the lake, and I'm surrounded by the waves. Some things are good and some need change. Sit and enjoy the waves. Sudden loss is hard as hell, but going slowly leaves a scar that won't heal well. Sometimes I breathe and other times I scream. Tell the tale and I will read. Lay your head on my shoulder.
All right, thank you so much, Jasper Bridge. So definitely check him out tomorrow at Pressed at 8 p.m. So we're back with David Amber, and Dave was telling us during the break about a juice cleanse coming up. I know with Netflix and the juicer that goes around the world, he's done his second video, and those are wildly popular, so juice cleanses are very good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're launching ours sometime in the next couple of weeks. There's a 3-day strictly juice cleanse where you have six 16-ounce juices a day in a certain order, to properly metabolize your body and take care of your nutritional needs. We work with nutritionist Carol Woodstock.
Oh, cool.
And then we're also rolling out a 7-day plan. So it starts with a 3-day juice, and then at day 4 you integrate some food and some smoothies and other proteins back into your diet.
So how will people pay for that? Do they come in and pay for the whole cleanse at one shot?
Yeah, so they'll sign up for it, and then they'll come in on their first day, and we'll give them, so if they're just doing the 3-day juice cleanse, they'll come in and they'll have a carton with 18 juices in it, basically, and some instructions, and we start them off with an email and a communication on what to prepare for and what things to look for, and then we give them ongoing support if they're doing it. So they can call us with any questions or email or whatever. So,
what have been some comments about people doing similar juice cleanses, like with that nutritionist?
Well, she's the nutritionist.
Yep.
We're putting forward the juice cleanse, so
Yeah.
we just asked her to comment on the items and the order of things and the different things that we were offering on the menu of the juice cleanse. So it's our juices, but we're just putting them in certain order.
What can people expect from after the 3 days of being on the juice?
Clarity, energy,
thinking,
clean insides.
and insides.
Yeah, clear head. Hey, we've both done it a few times. So
Yeah?
I've always contemplated, again, something I've contemplated doing and never got around to.
Well, the great thing about a 3-day juice cleanse is I feel like anyone can wrap their head around 3 days.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like 12 days. Like,
Yeah, a lot
you
of them
can't
seem to be a
eat,
bit
like,
long.
and then especially just incorporating a meal plan that follows for anyone who's, especially like with spring coming, everyone's feeling maybe a little heavy from the winter, just wanting to get lighter and clean out their system, clean out their bodies, get ready for summer.
Yeah.
It's a great way to kind of kick that off and just clean out your body at the same time you clean out your closet.
And it's a great thing too for anybody. Once if they sway from the path and they have a couple unhealthy meals, you get right on a juice plan. 3 days, you're feeling great. You forget about those 2 unhealthy meals, and you have a good path to start forward. So
Yeah.
it's a
I think
great
it's funny you're talking about cleaning out your closet.
and cleaning out your closet for the spring.
Maybe that's my plan.
All right, so we'll talk a little bit about Pure Yoga. Yoga on the Hill. When can we expect that to start up again?
Yoga on the Hill starts in May, I believe. We have 10 teachers from Pure Yoga this year on the Hill, which is amazing.
Well, because you get quite a crowd there, right?
Quite a crowd. It's amazing event that Lululemon puts on every year, and it's grown. I started teaching Parliament Hill Yoga. I believe my first time was in 2007. So I'm really excited.
Do you ever
to be
notice
back
me
on
right
Hill
in the
again.
back every time?
Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure. I
always in
can
the
see you.
Why do you go to the back?
Because I'm late.
There you go. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are you like on air right now?
And and one thing I love is that every week it's different. So
Yeah.
you get a taste of every type of teacher.
Absolutely. It's a great way that the city highlights all of our teachers and how unique they are, and it really draws a lot of awareness to such a strong yoga community that we have in the city.
And when is that again? It's usually noon?
It's 12 o'clock on every Wednesday on the Hill, and it starts in May, and I believe it goes to the second week in September.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
went-
what's the biggest crowd that you've gotten so far? Do you know the numbers?
I think I want to say they've gotten
Over 2,000.
2,000 for sure.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Is there a world record for the amount of people doing yoga in one time?
Oh,
There must be.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
gotta
not-
be.
We'd need a
I'm
bigger
not sure
place
if-
than Parliament Hill, though.
Yeah, you need a bigger place
I
to
can
Hill
see
for
they're doing
sure.
a pretty big record.
It's even
Yeah,
as
it's pretty
cool as Parliament Hill Yoga is the full moon yoga that Amber's done a few years now with Lululemon
Oh, that's
down in Mooney's Bay.
So this will be our third summer, or third or fourth summer, I can't remember, teaching it. So full moon yoga, myself and my partner here, Jen, each lead one. It starts at 10 o'clock or 11
around
p.m. And we do it on 2 full moons a year.
Sweet.
It's amazing. It's by the water. They
They
have
have
tiki
torches and
torches.
stuff up.
When can we expect that this year?
I'll have
full
to look
moon?
at the calendar, but usually
Which
we do
month?
one in July and one in August.
There
whenever
it
the
is.
yeah.
Miller, come on.
And we've gotten up to 1,000 people
Wow.
for those events, which is incredible. Yeah.
That's a nice night out.
Do you have any
really cool.
any other off-site yoga things coming up that, like, besides just in the studio?
At the moment, no. I mean, we work a lot with Lululemon when we do kind of stuff outside the studio, and then we try to do, all of our teachers highlight their kind of own individual classes and what they specialize in studio.
There'll be some stuff with Westfest probably though.
Yeah, we'll do some stuff for Westfest, like
We'll
maybe
be
street-
having
street
Elena
yoga.
on that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What, can you highlight some upcoming, maybe on Saturdays and Sundays you usually have a kind of class that's different than normal yoga? Do you know any that are upcoming?
Yeah, Megan Campbell has one coming up. Megan, who you said you did your first class with.
Megan's the best.
And she does it kind of every season. So I guess this is her spring one. It's called Agni Vinyasa. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She always gets a really great group in. It's a really nice kind of ceremonial practice that happens. We have Phil Lundell, who is leading a power yoga teacher training, 30 hours. That's happening in Centertown.
A 30 hours one.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
it's
a
kind
lot
of-
less than the 200, yeah.
Well, it's kind of an addition to a 200. So
Okay.
if you've done your 200 hour and you
Okay.
want to specialize in maybe teaching power yoga, then that's what you would do. Myself and Jen are leading a Foundations of Flow workshop on April 12th. Basically, anyone who wants to kind of brush up their practice and work on a lot of the posts that we see in almost every single yoga class, or if you're new to yoga, it's a really great way to come in and get an idea of what's going to happen in class and help people.
And what would you suggest for people that are just starting like Andrew? What if he goes to Pure Yoga's website? By the way, your websites are incredible.
Thank you.
Who does your websites?
Our websites are done by John Dalgleish. He has a company called 30 Acres, and he's in Australia.
30 Acres in Australia.
30 Acres, yeah. He did our website for Pure Kitchen as well. I'm sure you can see the similarities between them.
Awesome.
But he's amazing. He does great work. You know, I think our website is pretty unique.
Yeah.
And very user-friendly. We get great feedback on it.
And where should beginners start?
Beginners. So we have an intro month that's 30 days unlimited for $40, which is amazing. It doesn't get any cheaper than that. And it's a great way for anyone that is new to yoga who's unsure to kind of make a really small investment and get a lot out of it. And then it'll give you 30 days to come in and try to do 3 classes a week and actually see what happens after a month and the changes in your life. Because a lot of times the reasons that you come to yoga, you end up getting completely different benefits that you didn't expect. Somebody comes to get in shape and they end up sleeping better and just feeling a little more calm.
I need that one.
Yeah.
Sleeping better.
It's a good
one.
one.
8-month-old at home.
So that's why that.
Yeah.
Specific class though would be
specific class would be to start with any. I always say stay away from anything that says core or power to begin. So you would end up in a flow class, which is our flow classes are all levels. We have amazing instructors who, I think most of our teachers have been teaching between 4 and 15 years. So we definitely have a really strong group. The yin classes, we do a yin yang, which is a little bit of kind of stretching and strengthening. And as you come to the studio and you do that intro month, then you will get a sense for the teachers and their vibe and their pace, because we all are very unique in how we teach.
Well, that's incredible. But thank you so much, and I love the partnership between a yoga studio and a restaurant. I think
that's great.
I would love to see a lot more of that in local.
You will.
And I will, but
we have more to come.
Future Shop just going down, and the big box retailers just going online and making the world a very impersonal place sucks.
Yeah.
And we hate that. We love local everything. So. But it's harder for local people. But when you can strategically balance it like this, you get really encumbrance your clients, and it's awesome. You really take care of people, and it's awesome. I can't believe, I'm so happy to see it packed at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so are we.
Congratulations.
That is congratulations. It's awesome, and I hope a lot more people check it out. What was the salad you were having for people?
I was having the Glorious Bowl.
And it looked glorious.
It was glorious. I love it. I have a hard time ordering here because I actually love everything so much.
Right on. And the shakes were delicious as well, I must say.
And what was the shake Andrew had?
He had the Bohemian, so it's blueberries, banana, almond milk, a bit of almond butter, and since he just had a workout, we opted to put a little brown rice protein powder in there.
There he goes. He's getting shot.
Yeah.
He's getting shot. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah,
thanks, guys.
It was a pleasure. I'll see you soon.
Big weekend, Easter weekend, any plans?
No big plans. Just,
no big plans.
Serving tables.
Yeah.
Are you open all weekend?
We're closed Sunday evening and all day Monday.
All day Monday. Easter Monday.
Pure Yoga's open though. We stay open on holidays, and people want to people want to do yoga when they're off.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
Like me, I will be there.
Awesome.
Probably Sunday.
So other events this weekend?
So Jasper Bridge, tomorrow night at Press. There's a bunch of other concerts around. Black Sheep has great ones. Ottawa 67s are in the playoffs for the first time in 3 years or 2 years.
Yeah, how are they doing? They're still against Niagara, right?
Good. Brouhaha is at Raw Sugar, so that's some comedy Sunday night. Hometown hockey is this weekend in Canada, so Ron McLean's up in Ottawa on Saturday.
Really?
So that'll be a lot of fun for the kids. Culture Chic Affair is at the Delta Hotel on Saturday. That could be fun. Brush Improv on Monday night is moved to Poorhouse this week. Brush Improv's awesome. Have you ever checked?
I have been there. We've been there. Pressed with the. We've been to Improv. We've been there for sandwiches though.
Yeah, and they have music and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Improv comedy is my favorite. If you want to find out what's open and closed, go to ottawastart.com.
Yeah.
They will let you know everything. Next week we have Mike Wood from Ottawa Special Events. You'll love this story. If you don't know who Mike Wood is, you'll love this. Hearing this interview next week and hear about him as a tour. He played musician with bands across the world. He's a professor at Algonquin